Y gynharach wythnos diwetha, bu farw Peter Thomas, perchennog Rygbi Caerdydd, ac yn y bobl mwyaf pwysig rygbi yma yng Nghymru. Mae Rygbi Caerdydd wedi penderfynu enwi'r stand yma tu nôl i fi yn y Peter Thomas stand mwyn ei gofio fo. Mae Rhys Bloomberg yn falch o sut mae Rygbi Caerdydd wedi ymateb i'r newyddion trist.
Peter is probably the most influential man in Welsh rugby in the last 40 years, on the whole, I would say. Specifically for Cardiff, obviously there's a massive amount of investment that's gone into the club. He's kept us alive really over the last 30 years, and never more so than this year where he stepped up again. As a very dear friend of mine, as much as in my president, chairman, etc., it's an absolute, it was a big shock to start with, but it's devastating news that he passed away last week. We all joined us on pitch side and on the pitch then pre-match to recognise Peter with a moment of applause and silence. And obviously, more notably, we've renamed the South Stand as the Peter Thomas Stand in an attempt to try and recognise his legacy. A bit of insight for you, actually. Peter was actually shown an image of it in the last days of his life. It was suggested that's what we were going to do to remember Peter. When Peter knew that he was sort of in the last days of his life, he recognised that. And Richard, our chief exec, sat with him and showed him an image of the South Stand being renamed in his name. And yeah, he was massively emotional about that and delighted and honoured, I guess. So we had no choice but to see that through as fast as possible as a result of him passing, and the family all approved, and off we went.
Oh, I think it means a heck of a lot, I mean, Peter's synonymous with Cardiff Rugby, the impact he's had, on and off the field. Even the players down at the age grade that I'm involved in, they're fully aware of the legacy that Peter has at Cardiff Rugby.
Mae effaith Peter Thomas wedi bod yn enfawr ar rygbi yma yng Nghaerdydd, a bydd ei ysbryd yn parhau fod ym Mharc yr Arfau. Gruffydd Eirig, teledu Met Caerdydd.